Hi everyone, this is Mr Neel Raithatha, also known as the Wax Whisperer. Thank you for joining me in my latest video. This is of a lovely patient who travelled all the way from London today to the clinic to get treated, and they are a YouTube fan, so they shall be watching this, so hello. And they were suffering from a really badly blocked right ear, and this is their right ear that we're commencing with, and the earwax is really dark, and even I was surprised by how much wax came out. So the initial inspection, it did show there's a lot of wax, but when we got in there and started removing it, it was just kind of never ending almost. And the patient had been using drops for several weeks, and in some respects that's probably made the impaction worse. And whenever you use drops or sprays in the ear, after soaking the ear, you need to drain it, so you need to make sure the drops or spray comes out of the ear. Otherwise, what will happen, the drops or the sprays that you're using, it softens the wax, and if you've got your head tilted over so the ear's facing towards the ceiling, the wax is going to drizzle further down your ear, and that's what's happened in this case. So slowly but surely we're bringing this wax out. They've got a very narrow bendy entrance to the ear canal. Once you're in there, it enlarges and it's wider. Now, you are going to see a lot of staining in this ear. This ear is very wet and sticky because of the consistency of the wax. That's fine. We're not attempting to clean every little aspect of wax, and that by doing that, you'll be causing injury and trauma. Even at this stage, the patient can hear significantly better. And if a patient had the earwax removed elsewhere and they came to me and showed me their ear as it was, yes, of course, I'll go back and get this out, these lumps. But I would say, yeah, the audiologist has done a great job. Because these are the more complex regions of the ear now when you're up against the eardrum. So as long as the patient can hear, we're happy and the patient's happy. So you can see all that staining around the edge, but just in the anterior recess here, I've just bent the suction probe slightly. You may see that kink, and I'm just trying to get into the recess, the alcove. Now, I've uploaded another video today on my Clearwax channel using the wax scope, and it was a far more complex case. It was significantly a narrow ear, but this region of the ear drum, the anterior recess, wasn't visible with the wax scope, and it was actually not even, it was just about, borderline visible with the endoscopes. I used the endoscope to try and visualize it. So if you want to watch that video, there's a link in the description to our Clearwax YouTube channel, and it's a video that I uploaded today, and you'll see how narrow that patient's ear canal is, and you'll see even with the endoscope, it's difficult to sometimes visualize all parts of the ear, but with an endoscope you're more likely to visualize all parts of the ear compared to any other visualization technique, for example, an otoscope, microscope, etc., even the wax scope that we've developed. In terms of visualizing, seeing inside little nooks and crannies and little alcoves and crevices, you can't beat an endoscope. So just mopping up just at the entrance. This is the cartilaginous portion. We can put a bit of pressure there, but we managed to get all the solid pieces of wax off the patient's eardrum. As mentioned, there is quite a lot of staining around the edge, little sticky bits of wax that are stuck here and there because of the consistency. So I'm not going to try to mop that up the eardrum because it's not affecting their hearing. It'll dry up now the eardrum can see daylight, and this little soft wax, it will slowly migrate. There's a bit here because we're on just on the cartilaginous portion. I thought, yeah, let's hover over that, see if we can get that out. That's fine. And the patient extremely pleased. Showed her the video, the before and after. They couldn't believe how much wax they had. So this is the same patient with the left side. Now on this side, they weren't using drops, and therefore they weren't tilting their head across. So the wax is naturally soft, but it's firmer and it's going to come out a bit easier. Again, they've got a very bendy, twisty entrance to the ear canal. Once you get past the second bend, the ear canal widens. So we're just going to tease this out. So although it's quite a substantial amount of wax, it's not impacted against the eardrum unlike the right ear. But once more, it's really dark in appearance. It's almost jet black in appearance. It's been there for a while. It's oxidized. It's just trying to wriggle this out. And it just got trapped because it was really narrow. So just going to go back in once more. So just want to have a quick look at the eardrum. Happy with that. So again, because we're on the cartilaginous portion here, we can put a bit of pressure against the canal wall. It's not uncomfortable. So the outer third of the ear canal, it's made up of cartilage. It's got a layer of skin which is about 1 millimeter in thickness in comparison to skin that lines the bony part of the inner two-thirds. It's only 0.1 millimeters in thickness. So it's a lot thicker, it's spongier, it's got some give, it's malleable. There is also a layer of perichondrium, which is like a little membrane separating the skin and the cartilage itself. Sometimes the perichondrium on the tragal cartilage, that's the bit of flap of cartilage near the entrance of the ear, that's harvested by the ENT surgeon to form a tympanoplasty or myringoplasty, where they repair a perforation of the eardrum. Well, I hope you enjoyed that video. Do stay tuned. I've got loads more videos to upload in the next few days and weeks. And look after yourselves and take care. Bye.